The harmony of the branch. Isaiah 11, 1 through 2. 1. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. 2. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of the knowledge and the fear of the Lord. Here God tells us that the branch will come forth from Jesse. This is referring to David's father, and the Spirit of God will rest upon him. Isaiah 11, 3 through 5. 3. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. 4. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. 5. And the righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. Branch shall judge the world in righteousness, and he shall slay some with his mouth. This is referring to the fact that in judgment there has to be damnation. He will be righteous and faithful. This identifies the branch with God, because God is the judge of the world, and no one else can be sinless except God. Isaiah 11, 6 through 9. 6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. 7. And the cow and the bear shall feed, and their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. 8. And the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice's den. 9. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the water covers the sea. This speaks of Branch's protection of his people and the harmony that will result in his ministry. Again, who but God would have that power? Who but God would God give that power to? This identifies Branch with Jesus because it was the cross that allowed the harmony when there was none that existed in the law. Isaiah 11:10. 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. Branch here is depicted as being an ensign for the Gentiles. The rest is the rest of Jesus, where it is God's responsibility for our salvation, not ours. Jeremiah 35:15. 15. In those days and at that time I will cause the branch of righteousness to grow up into David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land. Here we have the branch being described in terms of the Messiah. Note it is God who judges the earth, but here is the Messiah. Jeremiah 3:15 through 17. 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. 16. And it shall come to pass, when ye be multiplied and increased in the land, in those days, saith the Lord, they shall say no more, the ark of the covenant of the Lord. Neither shall it come to mind, neither shall they remember it, neither shall they visit it, neither shall that be done any more. 17. At that time they shall call Jerusalem the throne of the Lord, and all the nations shall be gathered unto it, to the name of the Lord, to Jerusalem. Neither shall they walk any more after the imagination of their evil heart. This describes the law passing away from the land. This is what happened when we aren't saved because of works, but by the grace of God. This book is available to download in its entirety for free at smashwords.com and eventually here on YouTube. If you want to hear more, subscribe to this channel. God bless.